anything to do.
Can't put a price on peace.
I've not trained for this.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
The soldiers have been making a fuss over some strange temple. In the sea. Pleasure doing business. Interested in my wares? Where's the day?
Well met, son. Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me! Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly. to linger on a single vocation when do come again.
Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well and prove myself worthy of your faith.
The soldiers have been making a fuss over some strange temple in the sea. Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my... The soldiers have been making a fuss over some strange temple. In the sea. Pleasure doing business with... last time I had a proper meal? I
Just nodded off for a moment there.
They have, they'll go away.
Would that all places were so welcoming as this? I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Might nod off, but not yet.
Well, aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the ball. Always a pleasure. Well, aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the ball. Do you come again? Peruse at your leisure, sir. Cooking, cleaning.
My feet always take me here. My life.
So, you see, go on through.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I'll carefully conserve my strength.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a chapter, and that was master.
Shame I've no advantage against this code. Are we all in the same boat?
I sustain is yours to wield. No harm shall come to you.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. As there's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I've found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Stand strong! Turn out your pockets! Turn out your pockets! Stop running! Nicely done.
It is a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Not a bad idea.
When I get my hands on you... Oi!
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Who are you? What would you with me? You looking for the coral snake's hideout? Don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Couldn't even guess where they... Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of here that they all came out at once. I had a clear view of them from the back of the cart. That's all I know. I ran for my life. Only reason I'm still here. Thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. But just being here again puts my hairs on end. You know what? I just remembered. There was a child traveling with us. Wonder if the lad's all right.
I've been... Allow me to gather these up.
Let your magic squad in a mental loop.
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I can lift an ox.
Security tactics at your disposal. Wait right there. Would you mind coming over here? One of us has been poisoned! There's no need. We've energy enough to press ourselves.
It is well to be prepared, for over-preparation will serve us not.
To the hobgoblin!
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do it twice.
Marshal, lead the charge!
Here, an enchanted scroll to freeze our foes.
here I was, hoping for some great treasure. And now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my trickster's arts.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Unforgivable.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. I sustain yours to me.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Look out! Knackers! During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
Aptly said.
They are right to fear us.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection.
First blood's always the sweetest.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight.
I'll have you.
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the fiend's...
Ah, there you are. You're the one who'll be aiding us in routing the coral snakes? Yes? I believe their hideout lies somewhere nearby, though the entrance has proven elusive.
I see our goal has changed.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. We don't hurt children. That's the rule. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? That what you're gonna tell Lenzo? He says we don't hurt kids. So you better...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder. I'll go warn Lenzo.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, cuz. You're going to regret that.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit. All that live go to waste.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Son of a...
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
You've got.
You're not getting past.
Better on me.
My curative magics are at your disposal. The point right there. He suddenly up
Continue, Master. I cannot imagine why anything should.
We cannot let down our guard, even for a moment. Lest victory slip away from us.
As you say.
You're not going anywhere.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Very well. I shall return.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
No.
Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lenzo said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. We're going to go see him. He'll keep us all safe. I'm sure of that. They're already here. Run for it.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
One can never be too careful.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We shall join you and aid your efforts however we can. Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout.
Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot. Come on, then.
Ice sting is yours to wield. On my way!
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be on your deck.
Still in one piece. That's something.
Come on, then.
Watch that!
your service.
Aptly said.
Your risen has been poisoned.
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I could lift an ox.
You'll not get past me. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'm going to enjoy this. Get back here.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen is...
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
If something lurks among us, we may not see it till 'tis too late.
Let us proceed with caution.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, Lanzo. But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him! Lanzo. Why? A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snakes will be using this hideout again. We'll interrogate the lad and see what he knows. Mayhap he can tell us aught of the leader's whereabouts. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say. I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much... longer I can keep the inn open. Do come again.
Turn in for the night.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet at the moment. I'm in fine fettle today.
Well, that won't do.
Stomach's complaining. Scraping mine. I'll have an early supper.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Seems our foe has recognised our victory.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
You'll not live to regret this! Is something troubling you, Master? I cannot imagine why anything should. I feel nigh invincible!
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and...
The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
Lanzo? Why?
listen to this. Our vermin, I'll not be locked up in a filthy cage like this. Ye can count on that. I'm so worried I wings on all sides.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. What's more, only a select few are granted entry.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities, if 'twere me.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Do you know how long you'll be?
The coral snakes are...
I sustain yours to
We shall wait here till your business is done.
What's gone wrong with the world?
This is it then. This is where it ends.
parents were killed by brigands. And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
I have no issue falling asleep.
I crossed paths.
I could improve upon this old
Sweet laundry.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
For the Blight's great.
I must be grateful. At least I have a full belly. Those who lose their lives on Batali soil, I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. Thank you for your patron.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I need not strive to know. Those who lose, I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. You are always welcome to return. Those I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. I have placed a mark upon the remain.
My thanks.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue. Ah, fortunately for us, mayhap through speaking with him,
Interested in my wares? Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told. Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. With a new hideout, ain't fair for me to be the only one.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Oh, Mensa.
Well, fancy again.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
I have my elf, I could. I'd never leave.
If 'tis naught of importance.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ox cart's can't let you on till you've paid.